Let's shift our attention to the global economy. The world is worried about a recession. There is no doubt that a downturn is coming. Leading economies are predicting a slowdown. What about India? Does India face a recession too? How is the Indian economy poised? What is the probability of a recession? In the United States, the probability is around 40%. In Europe, it's between 50 to 55%. Where does India stand? What is the probability of a recession in India? 0%. That's what economists say. There's a 0% chance of a recession in India. The Indian economy could dodge a recession. That's also the assessment of India Central Bank, the RBI, the Reserve Bank of India. The RBI issues a monthly bulletin. It gives an assessment of the economy. The bulletin for July makes some interesting points. It says two things are working in India's favor. Number one, agricultural activity. It remains strong. And number two, manufacturing and services sectors. They are showing some momentum. There's one more thing that helps India, and that's Russian supplies, especially the oil purchases. In April, Russia was the fourth largest crude supply to India. Since then, India has ramped up imports of Russian crude. According to one estimate, they have climbed by 50 times, 50 since April. How much oil has India bought from Russia? There are some estimates. Since March, India has bought more than 66 million barrels of Russian oil, and it is not just oil. Indian imports of other Russian goods have also gone up. What does India import from Russia? Coal, soybean, sunflower oil, fertilizers, and the reason for this is obvious. Russian supplies are cheap, and that has helped the Indian economy. Let's come back to the example of oil. Russian oil was $36 cheaper than the international prices. Do you know how much India saved by buying Russian oil? At least $27.5 million every day. Cheaper Russian supplies have helped India contain inflation to an extent. And let me be clear, I'm not saying that inflation has come under control in India. There are still worrying shortage of essential goods, and that's still hurting people. Prices are still high, but if the RBI is to be believed, the worst could be behind us. Governor Shaktikant Das says inflation could cool starting October. Asian fact is doing much better than the rest of the world, and that could help India further. The International Monetary Fund has shared some numbers today. This is a projection for Asia. The region will continue to grow, but at 4.6%. That's the growth rate the IMF is projecting. What about India? The IMF predicts strong performance by the Indian economy. It projects a 7.4% growth rate for India. That's the highest for any major economy, 7.4%, and all of this is a good news, but we do live in unpredictable times. Global events can easily upend India's recovery. Safe to say, though, that India has reason to be cautiously optimistic about its future.